Hi. So yesterday, on Wednesday, I did a little bit of filming of what I was planning on working on during day one of my Whip It Down week. And so here I am on Thursday. I got started on adding the sleeves to my Tenya sweater. And that was my plan for today, was that I wanted to get Tenya hopefully done this next 11 days. So I showed you where I was before. I just said the body is completely done, still needs blocking, but the body was done. So on Thursday morning, I got my skein of yarn, or my one hank of extra yarn that I got for Tenya, got that caked up and got started on doing up my sleeves. So I picked up the stitches and now I'm just knitting around in circles until I get to the different points where I'm going to decrease it. So as I had showed you, I think in the video yesterday, I have a ball of yarn, two little balls of yarn, and the cake of yarn. So the color dye lots looked really similar, but just to be on the safe side, I thought what I would do would be to alternate the skeins. So I picked up the stitches using the old yarn, and then I did one round in the old yarn, and then I'm going to alternate one round new, one round old, and so on until I run out of the old yarn, and then I'll just continue on the sleeve using only the new yarn. And instead of taking my cake into two separate 25-gram skeins, what I'm going to do is I just did it up in one cake, and I will continue weighing it along the way until I'm getting close to 25 grams used. Then I'll stop the sleeve at that length, or sooner if it's plenty long enough. And I'm going to, I'll stop knitting at that point, and then that'll be how long my sleeve will get. And then I have the other half of the skein of yarn that I'll have for the second sleeve. So that way it should work out. It's looking like I'm going to have plenty of yarn for doing both the sleeves. So we shall see how it goes. So I want to give you a quick look at, ouch, I just poked myself with the knitting needle. So I want to give you a look at where I'm at so far. So I don't think I really see a difference. I don't know. Is there a difference in the... I'm not even holding this straight. Do you see a difference in here or not? I can't quite decide if it looks different or doesn't look different. So I'm making a little bit of progress already, which is fantastic. I had a 1-hour webinar this morning that I sat and watched and knit the whole way through. And then I got an email reminder that there's a search committee I'm on. The search committee is going to be charged for a new faculty position at a different campus, but it's within the field that I teach in. So I'm on the search committee. I was asked to join the search committee, and I said yes. And they're going to be charging the search committee shortly after the Thanksgiving break. But before they do that, they wanted us to watch a video it's about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. It's the recording of a training for its faculty search committee briefing on equal employment opportunities and affirmative action topics within hiring and search committees for faculty positions at the our university level. So I'm going to sit through and watch that. I've watched 21 minutes already. Yeah, and it's an hour and 45 minutes. So I've just got my Still my earphones in. I'm just going to sit and knit for the next hour and 24 minutes till the video is finished, and then I've got that done. So I will come back a little bit later on today and show you how much progress I've made. This is how much I have left of the first, on the first sleeve. So you can see I just have a teeny little bit left of the first little ball of yarn. So I'll get a few more rounds out of that, and then I'll just switch to only using the new yarn. So I will try to come back a bit later on today and show you what kind of progress I've made. Worst case scenario, I will show you tomorrow morning. On Friday morning, I will show you what progress I made on Thursday. I'll post the video on Friday from what I did today. This is confusing. Anyway, so I will show you a little bit probably later on today, and if not, then I will give you a little bit of a video clip of how much progress I made on the sleeves on my Tenya sweater today. And depending on how it goes, I might continue working on Tenya tomorrow, or I might switch and start working on my scrap wrap. We'll see. Stay tuned and find out. Alrighty, back to watching my video. Fun stuff. I'll get back to watching the video and back to my knitting. See you guys in a bit. Bye. Alrighty, so here we are at the beginning of day 2. So I got a lot done. Doesn't look like a whole ton, but I'm almost done the first sleeve on my Tenya sweater. I've knit all the way down. I have, I think 3 more rows to do, and then 4 rows of ribbing to finish it off. And what I'm going to do though is, once I have the next 3 rows done, I gotta get rid of that sticker. That's bugging me. Anyway, once I get those last 3 rows done, I'm going to try it back on again and see what it looks like, and see what I think of the length, and then maybe knit a little bit longer before I do the little bit of ribbing at the end. I've used 16 grams of the 50 gram skein of yarn, so I've got enough yarn to go a little bit longer if I want to. So that's the plan. It looks really weird poking out like that right now because it needs to be blocked. But I got a lot done yesterday. I'm happy with it. I'm not sure if you can see anything where, I don't know if there's any difference in the dye lots between my existing yarn and the new skein I got. I can't really tell the difference. So day 2 of WIP-it Down week, I am going to continue working on Tenya. I'm going to finish this sleeve and see how much I can get done on that sleeve. The hubby is home today, so I probably won't get quite as much done as I did yesterday, but we shall see. I will update you at the end of the day today, and then post the video with my footage from day 1, my day 1 knitting and my day 2 knitting. I'll post that tonight, and then we'll see what I do on day 3. Alrighty, thanks for watching. See you in a bit. Alrighty, the first sleeve is done. So I really don't think there's a huge difference in the 2 dye lots. I'm still not sure I can see a difference, but if there is, it's so tiny that I can't quite see it. It's looking really light tan right now, but it's a lot more of a reddish brown color. So anyway, this is what I've done, and that's as far as I had to go on the first sleeve from last night, but I just ran out of steam and couldn't do it. So I did a couple more rounds of the stockingette, and then switched to Did a quick little bit of 1x1 rib, bound off. Sleeve number 1 is done. And I have picked up the stitches on sleeve number 2. I'll take these markers out, leave the one here for the beginning of the round, and I'm using the old skein and the new one. I have still 30 out of the 50 grams of the new skein, so I'm in no danger of running out, and the sleeve is a nice length. I tried it on. It comes to a good length. So we shall keep working on this and see how much I can get done today. I'm kind of hoping I can finish this sleeve today. I don't know. It's a bit of knitting to do the entire sleeve. As you can see, it's quite a few rows, but we'll do the best I can, and this sweater will be 100% finished during my whip it up week. Whip it down week. Not whip it up, whip it down. Alrighty, I'm gonna get back to knitting, and I'll see you guys in a bit.